For today's 12 Days of Christmas, we're going to make some decorative felt ornaments using the decorative stitches on our sewing machine. You'll want to make sure to do some sample sewing to test your stitches, make any notes about tension adjustment that you wanted to do, and decide what you like. We'll get started. For this one, I'm going to use 2 layers of green felt. We're going to turn this one into a Christmas tree, and I'm going to do on the soprano, it's stitch number 41. Let's get started. Now that we have all of our stitches done the way that we like, you can freehand your shape in order to cut it out, or another great resource is to use Christmas cookie cutters. Put that down, that will let you fussy cut, place your shape exactly where you want it, and then you can trace around the outside. Once you have that done, just take a pair of scissors and cut around the edges. For the other half of our project, we are going to make a felt Christmas tree to hang our ornaments on. I have a cardboard box that we have drawn a triangle on. I'm going to leave the bottom intact and cut out on each side my triangle, and then we're going to tape it together. My box pieces cut. I've cut out the corners of my box, and this is what we're left with. We are going to bring these edges together and tape them closed. So we're going to make us a tree to put our little fabric felt ornaments that we made onto. So felt sticks to felt. So we're just going to have a fun little play Christmas tree for Miss Abby to play around with. So let's get started. I have 1.5 yards of green felt that I got, and it is gracious plenty. Probably could have done it with a little bit less, but that's what I had. We have taken a cardboard box, and we have just drawn some lines and created a triangle Christmas tree shape. We have taped it together with packing tape to hold it closed, and we're gonna get it covered. So I have the felt just sitting on top of it, and I'm going to bring it up, and we're just gonna drape it around and hot glue it in place as we go. I'm gonna trim it kind of to fit as well. So I'm just, I've got it folded in, and I'm just going to trim it so that I'm starting to decrease some of my excess bulk. All right. Okay, some of the excess trimmed out that I don't need, and I'm just going to run a bit of hot glue Okay, so there's one side. All right, so we've gone section by section and we're now to the last bit. So I'm going to show you how to finish this up. So I'm going to put a bead of hot glue right here along the edge. And then I'm going to put some right along the edge of the felt. To help secure this. And then we're just going to wrap it around so that it closes it up. And then we're going to do that to finish the edge up. So now that we've got all four sides glued down, we're going to finish the bottom and just secure this a little bit. So when we started, we set our box on top of our felt and we've brought the edges up into the bottom of each side and glued them down. And now that I'm at this side, I'm just going to trim it up and then fold it and glue it down to the bottom so that everything is as neat as we can make it. So we'll finish trimming that off and run one last bead of hot glue. So kind of like we did with the other sides, gonna run a bead along the edge and then we'll run some right along the edge of the fabric as well. And just smoothing it out as we go. Now I'm just gonna get these edges glued down. It's on the bottom, so I'm not as worried with how neat it is. I'm just gonna aim for closed up. There we go. So now it's ready to put the felt ornaments that we made. Felt sticks to felt. So Abby can put ornaments on until her heart's content. Good job. Yay!